ים מים נוערים בי נהרות.
Welcome, Sheffy Oren Bach. Wow. So, I want to share first and foremost about this song that you just shared with us, because it's this song every Wednesday. Sarah Sasso, the shamaness of Rhythmia, she leads our night, ladies' night. And this song of heart brings forth all the women, and we gather around the sacred altar. And this song is what connects us to the depth of the soul of our heart as women. And so to have you gather us right now with the opening of the chant that unites us all every Wednesday night is such a gift.
It's my honor. Thank you.
And I want you to know that over 9,000 people have heard your song and your song, which we'll get to hear at the end, one of my other favorites. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, yes. So it's a very special soul connection, not just with your music for me, because I was born in Jerusalem and you live in the Holy Land, Israel, and that's your roots. That's where you bring your and shine your light, your song, and you are on a mission.
Yes. Actually, when I was a child, I thought that I'm on a mission, and I came from a family that this is what we were taught to do, to make good activities in the world. My mother, she was like a character for me. I learned from her this, and I was searching, like, what is my mission? And I wasn't going on the normal route when I was a child and a teen, and when I discovered the music, it was clear.
Yes. So let's talk about, how did you discover the music?
Yes, so yeah, I was writing, I was listening to a lot of music when I was teenager and I was a child. And actually I remember me, we were traveling. My parents took us to live in some places in the world with my father's work, and I was so alone sometimes. And when I listened to the music, I felt like someone is with me, and that understands me. And I thought to myself that when I will be older, I could help people, just from afar.
Mm.
And these days when I'm doing it, it's like, I don't know how to explain that. It's fulfilling me so much to be there for people and not to interrupt them, just to be there with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. And I know that plant medicine has played a very big part in your music, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So first of all, I'm very connected to plants and animals.
Mhm.
But plants have their way to talk with me. And when I was around 20 years old, I met karaoke in a ceremony, in a week ceremony. And yes, and I had a really, really deep change there. Really deep change. I was sitting and hearing the music, and I was like full nights inside some kind of a limbo. I was really, really scared. But when I got out of that, I understood that this is my path. I need to do it, and since then I'm doing it full power. Like I'm learning it. All the areas of the music, how to record. I went to college to learn, sound, and I did. I went to learn music. Just did everything that I could, and met beautiful musicians and beautiful teachers. And yeah, I'm really, I'm swimming in this world and I love it.
Wow. Wow. Karaoke was one of the very first musician shamans that I journeyed with, about, I think it was like, I know that you were in your 20s, something like that. That was about the time that I first was introduced to it through him. So we also share that mutual path of that
Mm.
incredible teacher and musician. And I used his music for Dance of Liberation. I really felt like his way of connecting the fellow journeyer or the fellow dancer was so far beyond the music, and that's such a gift. And that's what you bring to the world, is you really bring forth the journey of the soul. And that in itself is music.
I want to tell you something about karaoke.
Yes.
Something I learned from him, and really inspired me in music. The way that he carries his music and the way that he collects people, musicians around him, so much devotion and friendship, and you can hear it from the music. And this is, well, in my last album, Eve, this is my guidelines to collect my friends, the musicians, and really to do love his music. To That's my big inspiration there.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
let's do that right now. Let's, all those who are with us, let's bring them even closer to us with your music as prayer. And I know that the other favorite of our tribe at Rhythmia is the grandmother song. So
Hmm.
why don't you share a little bit about what inspired you to write the song, and then take us on a journey?
Okay, so first, I didn't write this song.
Okay.
I accepted it in a ceremony.
Mhm.
And yeah, and it was so well. for me, when I need to do something with a song, it's because it's coming inside me, and it's not living until I'm putting it in audio. It's that's that's part of the way. And the grandmother song is, I have this grandma. She died when she was 104 a few years ago, and she was awesome. She was strong. One look from her was like I was in tears, or I was at the floor, like, laughing. And, well, you can describe the power of a woman, or a human being that went through so much in life and raises his children and grandchildren, and you just stick to that. You stick to this person, and you learn so much about life. And this is like, I felt like this song is like the essence of what my grandmother used to bring to my life. Stand in your power and give birth, and teach them, be wise. Don't, we cannot be lazy. We have to do the things we have to do.
Wow.
Yeah. Wake up. Yeah. All these things.
Well, I want to dedicate this song to your Savta, to your grandmother,
Yeah.
Tzipora.
Yeah.
We want to honor and acknowledge everyone's grandmothers. And so as you bring us here, we're honoring all those who have walked before us, and that we are the living dream of the future. So let's welcome the grandmothers. Aho.
Aho. Well, if you want to sing with me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She says, stand in your power, women, stand in your power. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, give birth, give life, mothers, give birth, give life. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, teach them, be wise, grow and teach them, be wise. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, wake up, child, wake up, wake up. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She says, stand in your power, women, stand in your power. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, give birth, give life, mothers, give birth, give life. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, teach them, be wise, grow and teach them, be wise. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, wake up, child, wake up, wake up. Listen, 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 listen.
listen,
listen, listen.
listen. Ah, the power and the force of women coming together.
וואלה, מדהים.
מדהים,
Yes,
איזה כיף, איזה יופי.
לגמרי. Really, really, really.
Such an honor.
Yeah,
Such an honor.
yeah.
So, Sheffy Oren Bach, how do we hear about you? How do we find you?
Wow. Well, so I have a new music album. The name is Eve, and it's out. You can find it in Spotify, and in my Facebook, Sheffy Oren Bach.
Well, thank you so much. Such an
Thank
honor.
you. Wow,
And
thank you for inviting me.
yeah.
So beautiful, so honored to meet you and to speak with you, and yeah, really want to meet you live in
Yes,
your
me
in
too.
this home that you build there.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So much love. Amonava.
Shabbat shalom.